They looked like everyone else. They walked the same roads we walk, ate the same food, faced the same fears. But somewhere along the way, they heard a whisper that changed everything. A whisper that said, "Follow me." And they did. Through storms, through rejection, through nights of silence when God seemed far away, they kept walking. Some wore crowns, like St. Louis of France. Others wore chains, like St. Peter in a dark Roman cell. Some lived in deserts, like Anthony the Great, where the devil himself tried to break them. Others lived in cities, like Mother Teresa, where suffering wore 1,000 faces. They were men and women who dared to believe that love could still win, even when the world laughed at them for it. They weren't angels. They struggled with doubt, with anger, with temptation. But when they fell into the arms of mercy. When they were mocked, they prayed. When they were hated, they forgave. When they were wounded, they loved harder. That's what made them saints. And here's the secret the world forgets. They didn't set out to be famous. They just set out to be faithful. Heaven took care of the rest. Even now, their stories echo through time. St. Francis preaching to the birds. St. Joan hearing the voice of heaven on the battlefield. St. Augustine turning from sin to grace. St. Therese turning every small act into an offering of love. They remind us that holiness isn't about escaping the world, it's about transforming it. It's about finding God in the noise, in the pain, in the ordinary moments of life. Every saint once stood where you stand, with choices to make, fears to face, and a heart that wondered if it was worthy. But they said yes, and that yes changed eternity. All Saints' Day isn't just a day to remember them, it's a day to remember who you are called to become. Because heaven isn't full of superheroes, it's full of ordinary souls who chose to love extraordinarily. If this story moves your heart, pause for a second, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because your story could be the next one heaven tells.